Hey everybody, check this out. We talk about handsacks today. Y'all know me, I've been playing the game for officially 15 years. I know about handsacks. And there's a specific fabric we're gonna talk about today. Leather, and pleather for the plastic leather. But we're gonna start out the original Saceasi. It was like plastic leather. It was the first technical handsack, technically a handbag if you ask them. But, it's bad. No one uses it. They're neat ideas and concepts. And I guess if you're like going to like a pool or a beach, it could be fun, but because they're not sand and they're also overstuffed and have like both pellets and cotton in them, they're just not good. They're incredibly difficult to use, but anyone want to challenge me to a game of sack, like skate but with sacks, using just these, I bet you I'd stomp you. Just because I've gotten to use these for a hot minute. But then came Myachi, and Myachi had some leather ones. I don't own any, and if you're willing to donate, I would love that, because I want to update this video with an original leather Myachi. But then came, for me at least, in my history, I made this big ass leather one here. It weighs, it's like 6.5, 7 ounces. It's heavy, it's hard to use. It is not a fun party. I have yeeted it into a lake, well not a lake, but a stream. That was an accident. But it's not easy to use. So I decided to take a step back, and I'm like, well, I know the rectangular shape better. So boom, that one. And I do like this, and that's why I do want an original leather Myachi. But a couple days ago, I ordered and received the leather Flopball. It's really hard to see the logo on there, but it is embossed, which I really like that they embossed it on the leather. And I will say, oh my God, I really love this thing. It's probably my second favorite Flopball behind the black and purple. Just because the black and purple, I like the colors. But yeah, definitely. Now I want to talk about leather in general as a hand sack medium. Because it's more rigid, it doesn't have the flexibility of like all your other fabrics. That changes the gameplay a bit. And it does increase the difficulty. But I think it's a welcome increase. Because I really like this. And because it's rigid, you can really get, for the flop ball, you can really get your flops and your flips going fast. And because it's leather, it slides really easily. Like mad easy. And that would be a downside if I wasn't all about body grinds. But I am. Now, for non-flop ball, with this or the Myachi, the pro here is the fact that because it's rigid, you have a real high control and spinability or rotation factor. So if you want to do a tray flip, it's all but too easy because it stays flat. It doesn't bend when hit, it stays flat. Same with Impossible or any of your skateboarding tricks. That's why with the death of the flipboard, which I will be talking about in a very upcoming video, the knuckleboard project, which I've set mine somewhere. But until that point, leather is probably one of the best mediums for a knuckleboard or fingerboard on the back of the hand substitute, because you can do all your skating tricks with it. I find leather to be the perfect medium for that. Even if it is a bit harder to use, I think it's worth learning. So I don't know how many he has, I definitely recommend picking up leather Flopball. It's great. It's just harder. I guess that's really it for this. I do want to talk about fabric for a minute. Nowadays, all handsacks on the market, whether it be your Saceasi, hockey sack, karate sack, whatever you want to call this, the Sac Domain brand, the Flopball brand, and then if you buy from like Dragonfly, if they still have them, though it's lower quality, they all use this, like, this one is really low quality. I'll get that out of here. But these, they use that like micro suede. You can see here, they act almost similarly. And that is the reason, is probably it's because it's affordable and it works well, but you don't have the variety of texture anymore that you had with like Myachi, who had a billion different fabrics. So I do want to say, Flopball, if you're listening, I would kill to see, let me find them. Here, here, and here. These three are probably the best fabrics that I've loved using. Denim. Denim can break in really well, but it also does maintain rigidity in certain fabrics, so it works really well. I've loved denim. Corduroy, it probably breaks in the best of right there alongside your suede. Corduroy also offers a bunch of designs and all that, so I would love to see a corduroy Flopball. Lastly, silk. Not a lot of people would ever really jam with it. I do, because you have the body grinds and all that. You have the flexibility of all the other fabrics, but then you have the slickness of leather, so you can do your body grinds. So yeah, I implore you, limited run, I don't care how you do it, denim, corduroy, and silk. I would love to see some new fabrics hit there, especially with the leather Flopball being one of my favorites, wherever that fell to. I would love to see some new fabrics, even if they're just limited edition. I think that's really it. Comment your thoughts on leather sacks down below, or any other questions down below. I'm going to try to start uploading more frequently now that I have a tripod and I'm in Boston. I need to get back to recording right now. Next video will be about the knuckleboard project and y'all's thoughts on it, because I've not really messed with it. I've played with mine, but I've not messed with expanding it as of right now. So I want to know your thoughts. Oh, if you have any crazy hand sacks, skill toys, or anything you don't use, you don't collect anymore, or any others that I like, brands I've not seen, I would love to check them out, do a review, and I do collect. So hit me up if you want to donate. I will get you my information and we can work something out. Definitely hit me up. I believe that's it. It's now like a 10-minute video. I'm gonna gather my sacks and hit the stop button. And I'll see y'all next time. See ya.